Let me tell you something crazy. This week, AI didn't just make headlines. It made history. And I don't say that lightly. We had a model that manages other models, an AI that joined Strack like a real employee, and a government that decided it wants a seat at the table. 3 stories, 1 week. Let's go.
Welcome to the Kandy Show. Welcome to the Kandy Show. Oh, where the future takes control. Kandy knows. Now let's go.
Here's something nobody's really talking about yet. AI stopped being a tool a while ago. You don't just open it, type something, and close it. It's become an ecosystem, a living, breathing network of models, agents, and systems that talk to each other, learn from each other. And honestly, they're starting to outgrow us a little, and this week proved it. Imagine you walk into a company, and instead of picking which employee handles your request, there's a manager who does that for you. They know who's fastest, who's smartest for the job, and if someone's out sick, they just reassign. No drama, no delays. That's exactly what AI routing is, and Sakana AI just built the manager. Meet Fugu. And yes, before you ask, it's named after the Japanese pufferfish, which is either very cool or slightly concerning. Fugu is Sakana AI's new orchestrator model. It's not competing with GPT or Claude directly. It sits above them. Right now, if OpenAI goes down, and trust me, it happens, you lose everything mid-project. With Fugu, it just quietly switches to another provider. It's like having a backup generator, except the backup is smarter than your main power source. They launched 2 versions. Regular Fugu, fast, affordable, great for everyday asks. Then there's Fugu Ultra, slower, more expensive, built for hard multi-step problems. Use regular Fugu for speed. Use Ultra when you actually need the answer to be right. And here's what's really interesting. The benchmarks actually show Fugu beating Fable 5 and Mythos in some of the most important tests. In live Codebench and Google Proof questions, Fugu Ultra actually beats Fable 5. That's not a small thing. I played around with Sakana AI at home before this episode. Here's what I found. You head to console.sakana.ai, create an API key, add billing. The easiest way is to use the Codex CLI. You copy one command, open terminal, paste it in, and you're talking to Fugu. I asked Fugu Ultra to clone a game called Megabonk. No code from me, just a prompt. Then I opened a second tab and asked it to clone the Future Tools website. After about an hour, it came back with a working game, complete with an upgrade shop, multiple characters, and meta progression. And a website clone with working filters, categories, and a newsletter page. Did it nail the aesthetics? Not exactly. If I compare the Fable version versus the Fugu version, Fable did better graphics, 3D, 3.js. But Fugu nailed the meta progression and menus. Here's the reality check. Those 2 projects used 22 million input tokens. My bill? $30 for 2 apps. So maybe don't use Fugu Ultra on maximum settings right out of the gate. Think of it like ordering the most expensive thing before reading the reviews. But before we move on, stop losing money on 5 different AI tools. Let me tell you about something called Nexos. Nexos lets you access ChatGPT, Claude, and Gemini all in one place. Instead of paying for each separately, up to $200 a month, you pay once and get them all. You can take all your scattered ideas, voice notes, emails, Google Docs, and Nexos summarizes them, pulls action items, drafts follow-up emails. But the feature I keep coming back to is the no-code agent builder. Describe what you want in plain words, and Nexos builds an AI agent that does it. Head to the link in the description and use my code for 50% off. Thanks to Nexos for sponsoring today's episode. Next up, we got an announcement out of Anthropic this week. No, it's not that we finally got Fable back. They introduced something called Claude Tag. Instead of using a separate app, you literally tag Claude inside Slack, just like you'd tag another human. You give it a project, it breaks it down into steps. It uses your company's tools and continues to work in the background while you get to go work on other things. You can tag Claude in a channel with multiple team members. Everyone can see it, interact with it, tell it what to do. It actually learns and remembers. You don't need to copy-paste context every time. As Claude hangs out in your channel, it understands your company better and better. And it can take initiative. If enabled, it watches for when it can be helpful and jumps in on its own. Hey, I can help with that. It's also designed to be secure for business. Admins control exactly what it has access to. Tight control. To give you an idea of how effective this is, Anthropic claims that 65% of their own code is now being written using this feature, inside Anthropic itself. Andrej Karpathy called this the third major redesign in how we use AI. First, web chat apps. Second, standalone AI products. Third, AI inside the tools you already use. We're not comparing models anymore. We're comparing ecosystems, infrastructure, integrations. The game changed. Most people just haven't noticed yet. Now, story 3. Take a breath. The Trump administration has officially asked OpenAI to slow down and review access to GPT 5.6, customer by customer. In a Thursday memo, Altman told staff that the government would be approving access customer by customer during this preview period for GPT 5.6. There were rumors flying that GPT 5.6 was coming any moment. Originally this week, then next week. Now, it's kind of up in the air. Rumors put GPT 5.6 on par with a Fable-level model, which is probably why they're being more cautious, given what happened with Fable. And to this day, we still don't have access to Fable, again, which feels like a very relevant detail right now. A lot of people are saying this could be the end of the Wild West era with AI. No more waking up on a Wednesday to a surprise, powerful model nobody expected. The government wants to get more involved, basically deciding when these things roll out and to who. I'll be following this very closely. All right, those were the 3 main stories. Now let's get into rapid fire. Quick hits, big ideas. Let's move. First up, a sneak preview of Seed Dance 2.5 out of Beijing. It can generate 30-second single-segment native video, double the current limit. And it supports 50 multimodal reference assets. Seed Dance 2.0 is already arguably the best video model out there. 2.5 is making the best even better. That's the category to watch. Next, Krea AI released their Krea 2 model as open weights. You can now download it, fine-tune it, train your own likeness into it. Same as Stable Diffusion and Flux. The Atlantic built a searchable database of music used to train AI. Search any artist and see if their songs were used. Blink-182, 150 tracks. Very interesting tool. The funniest part? Moist Critical, the YouTuber, searched himself and found 221 of his videos in the training dataset. His reaction was exactly what you'd expect. OpenAI and Broadcom announced their own inference chip. This makes models faster and cheaper to run, purpose-built specifically for ChatGPT. This doesn't fully remove reliance on NVIDIA. They still need them for training. But for inference, making models respond faster, this is a big deal. And finally, if you like the Meta Ray-Ban smart glasses, Meta announced a whole bunch of new styles. You don't have to rock the same frame anymore. That's your AI week. A manager for your AI models, a new AI teammate for Slack, a government pulling the brakes on GPT 5.6, and a whole lot more in between. If you found this useful, hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. I'm Kandy. Stay curious, stay sharp. Peace.